Assalamu alaikum. It's our day out in Hamburg today with the family. Hamburg is our home city in Germany, and this is where we live. And so we're out in the weekend, and you can see that we have this. You can see this park that we're going to. This is one of the largest parks in Hamburg. It's called Planten Blomen, which literally means plants and flowers. And now we just stopped for lunch at one of our favorite Italian places called Michelangelo. It's a pretty legendary place right in front of Planten Blomen. One of the gates, because this park has many gates. And so yeah, it's a legendary place. We love eating here. We haven't eaten a lot here, but whenever we tried it, it was pretty good. It's pretty authentic. It's a bit on the pricey side for sure. But yeah, we really love the food here. And it's pretty nice ambience. The weather is pretty nice today. The sun is out. It's spring now, so the weather is about 15 to 20 degrees today. So yeah, so let's have some lunch first. Okay, so this is what we ordered. This is pizza mare. So it's basically pizza with fish. We really like pizza with fish. A lot of people don't. It's really a thing of taste.
It's too hot.
But yeah, let's try it out. Right, I don't know how to review a pizza because pizza is pizza. It's not much you can do about it. But yeah, this pizza, this is pizza di mare. It has, you can see, it has a thin crust. And generally, if you go to an authentic Italian restaurant, you get thin crust pizzas. Like the ones that you get at Domino's, the thick crust ones, that's pretty Italian. Those are like American pizzas, not really authentic. This one is, and so you can see like this thin crust of bread, and then there's some tomato sauce in there as well, and some cheese on top. Yeah, and it's full of seafoods because it's pizza di mare, so you can see like squid rings, and they also had little like octopuses. Yeah, I think like small octopuses in there. I know some people don't like that.
You can ask them to customize.
But you can ask them to customize it. It's pretty delicious this way. Let me try it out. Bismillah ala barakatillah. It's very simple. You can feel the herbs in there. You can like see the herbs, and like you can feel those herbs in the bite as well. And it's not like too hard or sticky or hard to chew kind of pizzas, like kind of like the thick American pizzas that I don't like. And it's got a very simple taste. Like you can feel like the tomato sauce, a little bit of cheese. The cheese feels fresh.
Like a country feel.
And yeah, it feels like a country pizza, like really locally made in a household.
Like a firewood pizza.
Yeah, like a firewood pizza. But my favorite dish here, although it's not the pizza, we got the pizza because the kids wanted the pizza. But my favorite dish here is an aglio olio prawns thing, which is really, really delicious. It's full of olive oil and prawns and whatnot and herbs, and just tastes amazing. But yeah, I'll probably come here and try it out inshallah later and show you guys. But good. Okay, we got a nice finisher here. So we have a tiramisu and a shot of espresso to just end our food. And this looks pretty nice, and we're gonna dig in. So this is the tiramisu. It's almost done because it's so good that the kids have taken everything and I've got like a couple of spoons for me. So if you've never had a tiramisu, it's basically a very soft, creamy cake with some caramel and mostly like coffee in it and cream. And it has some chocolate sauce to eat with.
She wants some.
It's pretty good. Okay, so this one's also going to make kids.
Okay, I've seen some already.
Alright, I've got some here as well, so I'm gonna try it out. So smooth, so good. And I've got this espresso with it. So I don't know how to show it. But yeah, looks really good, that espresso. Wow, you can really, it feels like you're crunching into the coffee. It's so good. And with the tiramisu, it's the perfect blend. Yeah, really great. finish our tour food. Okay, we're done with lunch and we're finally entering the Planten Blomen Park. And if we start off here, you can see this says Eingang. Eingang means entry. Ice Arena Hamburg. So this is the entry for the skate park, but the skate park becomes ice skating park in winter, and that's why it's called Ice Arena. So, and it's really full when it becomes an ice arena. People are really looking forward to that. But this is the skate park here, and you can see a lot of people. Yeah, they come over the weekend, and especially because it's sunny, some people are here and they're really practicing the skating and everything. And some people just enjoying the view from up here. And the park is pretty beautiful. You can also see in the distance that there is this TV tower of Hamburg. It's one of the tallest towers here. It's one of the monuments of the city. And this is, yeah, one of the most beautiful parks. It's basically kind of like Central Park in New York. So this is kind of like the Central Park of Hamburg in Germany. And so it's a beautiful park. I'm going to show you around all of the things here. I can't show you the whole park today because it's a huge park, but I'll show you some stuff. Alright, now we're walking through the park, and yeah, you can already see it's so beautiful, and it's much more green inside, and there's so much in this park. We really love this park. We haven't come here in a while and we have been missing it. Yeah, you can see like the trees here, you can see the pink, that's basically the cherry blossoms that are starting to grow. Because we are in spring, with what we call Frühling in Germany. So you can already see like all these flowers and everything coming up. This place over here, this didn't exist last year. So they were building something here. So now I can see that it's kind of like some bridges, and so it's a nice like place to sit, I think on top of the water or something. It's a pretty cool concept. But yeah, let's keep walking down and look at the park a little bit more. So you can see that Mariam's chilling on the stroller, and Hisham is over here. He's got his buggy board, which is his new obsession, and so he sits here while Mariam chills in the front. And yeah, the parents push. These are really interesting flowers. I've never seen anything like them. I don't know what they're called. Let me know. But yeah, they are facing down. I think maybe because they generally face the sun, but the sun is not on them right now or something. I have no clue. I'm no biologist by any chance, so yeah, let me know what they are. While walking through the park, you come across this building right next to this side of the park. This is Museum for Hamburg-Geschichte, which means Museum for Hamburg Stories. It's a pretty old building. I don't know much of the history about it, but I have never checked out the museum, so inshallah one day. Yeah, this is right next to the park if you really want to visit. Alright, so this is a standee over here which is showing the history of the park, and so you can see how the park was built over about 200 years. So this park existed even during the World War, and parts of the park were destroyed during the World War. And so there is this exhibition, the horticulture exhibition, which happened every 10 years, so 1953, 63, 73, and because of which a lot of the development of the park happened. And so, like, for example, this is the Brazilian garden, and yeah, here you can see the small tea house, which was designed and built like in the center that you can see here. They also talk about the 28 national gardens. So if you don't know, this park has a lot of different types of gardens, and they're all like represent gardens from different nations like Japan, Brazil. So yeah, that was built around 1953, as they say. And so there used to be gondolas. I never knew this in this park. They don't exist anymore. I think they took them down in the 1980s. There was also a railway system going through the park. And so yeah, you can see like some of the historical stuff here. And this is like an advertisement for the 1963, or no, this is the 1973 exhibition that was going to happen. So yeah, that's like some good history over here about the park. So we are now at the children's playing area. So you can see there's this zip line that children really love, and monkey bridge over there, and there's some slides up there as well. So this is a pretty common thing in Germany. It's not just big parks, but like 100 or 200 meters from your house, you definitely have a playing area, a playing park, a playground, and it's called Spielplatz in Germany. So there are a lot of Spielplatz over here, and so yeah, it's pretty good for kids over here in Germany for their physical development. Right, this is Hisham and Mariam's favorite playing area. So there's a lot of sand here, but when it's summer, they actually fill this place with water. So the water flows through like all these canals thingy, and the kids play here and play with the water and everything, with the sand, and make castles and stuff, sand castles and stuff. So it's a lot of fun. So we are ending our day at the park. We just had a few drinks at this pretty hip cafe that they have built right inside the park. It's called the Park Cafe. Yeah, not very innovative about the name, but yeah, it's a nice cafe. And so now we're done, and we're gonna go back, take a bus back home. All right, we're done with the day here. Ausgang means exit. This is the Holstenwall exit. So this is basically where we came from. You can see the bus is on the left side. U-Bahn, which is the underground train, is on the right side. So we have this St. Pauli or Sankt Pauli U-Bahn underground station on the right side here. And the
Traffic is crazy.
the buses, oh my god, traffic is crazy. So you can see that traffic. So yeah, we're going to take the bus. It's going to take a long time today because there's so much traffic. It's generally not big scene, but I don't know. So you can see on the left side we have the bus stop. Bus stops are called Haltestelle. So this is a Bushaltestelle, which means a bus stop. And so the closest one is right here at the park. It's Hamburg. So when you're coming here, you just take a bus to Hamburg. The 112 comes over here, so you can just stop here and just enter from the Holstenwall entry. And you can also see this is called the Handelskammer because it's pretty old. This is a very old building of the Handelskammer. This whole area itself has like really old historical buildings, some old theaters. The Keller Theater, which means the basement theater, is also here. Yeah, it's a very historical place, and we'll probably show you this place and like some of the historical places over here one day, inshallah. And yeah, the restaurant that we eat at is also right here in Michelangelo. if you're looking for it anytime. But yeah, this is a good place to spend a day in Hamburg if you just want a chill day. Another thing about bus stops in Hamburg or Germany in general is that whenever you're at a bus stop and you don't have your Google Maps or scheduler or anything to know when the next bus is coming at, a lot of times they're actually not so reliable as well. Like, it's more reliable to actually look at things over here, so you can see when the buses are scheduled to arrive on different days. So this is Monday to Friday, and this is on Sunday and holidays, and this is for Saturdays. And this one here, yeah, like the stops and how much time does it take and all of that. So this is basically what you would see in Hamburg when you're trying to take a bus. And so you can see this bus goes towards Altona or towards Blankenese. And if there's like any important information as well, like the bus is not working or the stop has moved because of some construction going on, they'll all be here in this. And like always try to read the fine print, because one time what happened was that we were in one remote German town and we did not know that the bus only works if you call them, because there's so many, like, few people who actually take that bus. So that it was an interesting thing, and so we didn't read the fine print. See, Fahrkarten is basically tickets, so how much does the tickets cost and stuff for kids and for yourself. If you're in Hamburg, I would recommend just downloading this. It's called the HVV app, or if you're like a foreigner, you should just download the HVV Switch app, which is like more English friendly, and it will help you like, well, not just book bus tickets, but also like daily passes for like, which includes, by the way, if you buy a ticket, it's not just bus, but it goes to buses, trains. Also, we have the boats going through Hamburg, so it also includes that, and then it also includes things like Moya, which is like cab service, or like a van cab service, and also cab services and stuff. So like, it's a pretty useful app. So if you're in Hamburg, you should definitely use that.